I would like to give a shout out to one of my patrons for sending me this article. Shout out to Mike Nice. This is an update to the video that I did about the shooting that happened at Huffman High School in Alabama. Now, I've read some of the comments that were in the comment section when people were saying, oh, it was a predominantly black school, or not so much predominantly black school, but that they said the shooting was most likely black, and how they didn't want to believe that the person was black who did it. Well, unfortunately, it's leaning to that direction, because when I looked up the image of the school, I started seeing pictures of the cheerleaders and, the teams and everything like that. And when I saw that picture of the cheerleaders, every last cheerleader in that picture was black, and it was a lot of them in that picture. This school is predominantly black, and the article that was sent to me when they did the news piece, all the students that they interviewed were black. All the students that were standing in the background were black. The faculty was pretty much black too. And so that pretty much narrows it down that the shooter in this particular incident was black. But in this image right here is the picture of a young lady by the name of Courtlin Arrington. She was 17 years old, and she wanted to go to school to be a nurse. And unfortunately, that won't happen because she was the victim who was murdered by whoever was doing the shooting. Remember, it said 3 people were injured and 1 was dead. She's the one who died. So first off, let me just say I send my condolences out to her family, her friends, any associates that she, encountered throughout her life. I mean, she's 17 years old and she wanted to be a nurse. And as you can see, she's wearing her scrubs right here. So I'm guessing maybe she has some kind of a job with maybe it was a nurse's aide at a medical facility or a hospital or even a doctor's office. So she definitely had a bright future ahead of her. Pretty young woman, young lady. And, it's unfortunate that she lost her life in this way. There's still not enough information going out. This is just a small, minor, but major update, because now we have the face and the name of the young lady who was killed, unfortunately. And I know a lot of times when it comes to these school shootings, we know that it's predominantly white people who do it. That's not taking away from what they do. But at the same time, we can't turn a blind eye when it's our own who is doing this as well. And they are going to take this, and they're going to, if they want to, because it's their media, are going to hype this up to a way to say, oh, see, there you go, black on black crime. They'll take this one and use it to their favor. Hell, they'll go and use the one that happened at Central Michigan University where James Eric Davis Jr. killed not one but both of his parents, and use it in that aspect as well. But it's going to get worse. I have a feeling it's going to get worse before it gets better, especially now that they've enacted that new law, or that new bill in the state of Florida, where they are going to allow the teachers to carry a firearm. And you will see that in a video that I have coming up soon, where I go in a little bit detail about this update to you. Again, rest in peace to this young lady. Again, I offer my condolences to her family and friends. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. One thing I forgot to also mention as it pertains to this story, and I'm glad that I caught it. They said, according to this article, that the metal detectors were not working that day. Now, it's odd how they'll have the metal detectors working any other day, but that particular day, they didn't have them working. And this too lets me know that this is a predominantly black school, because they said metal detectors. They don't have those in predominantly white schools, although they should, considering all the mass shootings that have occurred since the beginning of the year.